Wow, man. The day has finally come. According to Jeff Passan, the Yankees have officially DFA'd DJ Lemahieu, who is owed $22 million for the remainder of the 2026 season. This season is like a 95 WRC plus, but the way his body is right now, he literally physically cannot play third base, which is forcing Jazz to play third, and now Jazz moved to second. And DJ had a quote like, obviously he's not happy about the decision because he physically cannot play third base anymore. He's played all 45 games of his season at second base, and they've been like hovering around like a league average bat. Defensively he has not been good at all. He's like a 95 WRC plus, probably overperforming his expected stats and underlying metrics. But DJ, last year in particular, I wanted him gone so bad. Now this season, I would have been fine with him being on the bench, but I'm not gonna be mad about him getting cut or anything like that. I mean, just a great all-around human. I'll never forget his 2019, 2020 season. 2020 seasons, I should say. Wow. 2019, I mean, he was rocking, a 5.6 WAR. 2020 season, he finished third in MVP with a 178 OPS plus. He was literally phenomenal. And then the Yankees gave him that 6-year extension, and then it all went to hell. I mean, for his career, he's like a league average bat, like right on the dot. He's sitting at a career, 100 on a dot, 100 on a dot OPS plus bat. He had back-to-back top 5, technically top 4 MVP seasons in the 2019 season and the 2020 shortened season. So all-around great guy. Unfortunately, Father Time is undefeated. He was gonna probably just be glued to the bench. I mean, you can't play him at second base if you want Jazz to be there, because Jazz is obviously an everyday player. He's an all-star player. So yeah, it would have just been him off the bench. And who's such a horrid bat that DJ LeMahieu in the year 2025 would have been pinch hitting for him? Maybe Anthony Volpe, but it's like you don't want to kill his confidence. You pinch hit for him a handful of times. You pinch hit for him once this season. And what was that? That was Ben Rice pinching for him against the Mets. And he had like a nice, I think he ended up running like a full count, just getting like a dart to center field. Most normal Ben Rice out. Yeah, DJ, thank you for everything, brother. Unfortunately, it just had to be done. I love and appreciate you, man. 2019, that homer against the Astros, man, that fed film. That was really when I started really becoming like a diehard Yankees fan. I was a Cavs for most of my life, starting in with the early 2010s, and then, man, that 2019 season, I literally remember being at a PS4 party with my boy Luke, yelling at the top of my lungs at that DJ LeMahieu homer to right field, barely getting over in Houston. And then Aroldis Chapman smiled and gave up a homer to left field against Jose Altuve. So, yeah, not nice at all. But yeah, DJ, thank you for everything, brother. The man had a 1 OPS, by the way, in that 2020 season of 50 games, 3 WAR. He had a 3.6 WAR as well in 2022. B WAR, that is, and then ever since then he's been a below average hitter. Last season would have probably made more sense, not financial wise, but playing wise. He had a 52 OPS plus last season. This season he has a 91 with a 95 WRC plus. Just if you guys don't know what that is, 100 OPS plus and WRC plus is league average. Anything higher than that is above. Everything lower than that is below league average. So shout out to the DJ, man. The man literally won a Gold Glove in 2022, and then a couple years later, his body gave out, and he was incapable of playing third base. He literally had to only be a second baseman. Jazz just has a throwing injury, and he's objectively a better second baseman than he is a third baseman. What's going on in the background? Y'all need help, my neighbors. They definitely just had to switch positions, and now you have Oswald Peraza, who lately has all defense and no bat. As the ninth hitter is really the black hole. Him and Anthony Volpe, shortstop, third base. Can't really expect anything out of them, even though Volpe is obviously exponentially a better hitter. He's just been so damn frustrating. But thank you for everything, DJ LeMahieu. All around, just great guy. Like I said, unfortunate that Father Time is undefeated. Man, those 2 seasons were special. Even that underrated 2022 season. It just had to be done. If this was last season, I would be jumping for joy because he was actively hurting the team. This season, he's been like slightly below average, so it's like I wouldn't have minded him as like a bench bat, but it is what it is. Yankees eat up money. I mean, we're what, the second or maybe third now richest organization in baseball behind the shit Mets, Dodgers, and now us. So yeah, I feel bad for DJ. It had to be done, man. That last quote kind of broke me when he said he's literally not able to play third. He only play second. And he wasn't playing a good second base either. It's rough, man. Thank you for the memories, man. 2019, I was the year before I graduated high school, and now present day, 6 years later, I'm a year removed from completing college, getting my bachelor's degree. So a lot has changed since 2019, my brother. Thank you for all the memories. We retired with a 30.7 WAR, a hauler pretty good. So I made a post by my boy DJ Lemahieu. Get him now hauler pretty good. Shout out to my boy. He end off his career. I believe this will be the end of his career with 30.7 WAR, 1,772 hits, 126 homers, a very respectable 289 batting average, 896 runs, 663 RBIs, 93 stolen bases, an on base of 350, slug of 409, and a 759 career OPS with an OPS plus for his career at exactly 100 on the dot. So for his career, he was a league average bat. He also did flash the glove a couple of times as well, as he was a 4-time Gold Glover. He also was a 2-time Silver Slugger and a 2-time batting champion, one in the NL with the Rockies. In 2017, is a 348 and 146 games with a 5.4 WAR. And also in 2020, when he hit 364 in the COVID shortened season. Shout out to DJ Lemahieu, all around great guy. You know, it just had to be done, my brother in Christ. Thank you for all the memories, man. It just had to be done. Good luck in your future endeavors. Hopefully, I don't know what the hell that was, but thank you for everything, DJ Lemahieu. And yeah, man, it had to be done, my brother. It just had to be done.